Hello everyone and welcome back. I am so excited about this video because I had a really exciting opportunity today to visit a local bridal salon and talk with the co-owner Marissa, who was kind enough to let me hang out and interview her and show me around and let me try on dresses. And it was a super fun time and I just can't wait to show you. So here it is without further ado. This is Marissa. And we are here at Alexis Designs in downtown DeKalb. So thank you, Marissa, for talking to me today.
You are welcome.
So just tell me a little bit about yourself and your store.
Well, I'm 26 years old and I own this store with my mother. It's been her dream to open a wedding dress shop since she was younger than I am, and she is a wedding dress designer in the area. So she's been making wedding dresses for people around here for a very long time. She's actually made a dress for one of our state representatives kinds of things, you know, so she does a lot of that kind of work. I come from more of an anthropology background, so my focus in here is doing more of a historic kind of feel and going to different ethnicities and things like that.
So what makes this salon like different from all of the other salons that are out there?
We, pretty much in this state, we're the only one that has an in-store wedding dress designer. Which means basically a girl can come in if she loves the top of one dress and bottom of a different dress. But can't find that somewhere, we can actually just make it for her.
Cool.
A lot of girls are liking the idea of coming in and having a custom designed dress, because if nobody's going to have that dress,
right,
she can tell people at her wedding when they ask her, you know, what are you wearing? And she could be like, oh, I designed this myself, and I work with a personal design team to design exactly what I wanted. So it's a little bit more glamorous and a little more high-end, but she still pays basically the same as if she bought a dress from us. So.
Yeah. So like, if I'm a fan of that like TLC show, that like something borrows something new, like
yes,
could you take like my mom's wedding dress and like custom do that for me too?
We have a couple dresses from the 80s and back actually that we take the lace off of them and then replace the lace on your dress, or sometimes we take their dress and cut off the whole bottom of it and make it a shorter kind of cocktail style. We do the bodices. We did a dress that was this huge satin dress that a girl's mother wore and then her grandmother wore to their wedding. So we're taking the satin from the skirt and making her a brand new dress out of that so that she can keep wearing that dress.
Very cool. So if I like didn't want a custom dress made, like what are some of the designers and things that you have in your store?
Okay, we carry Ella Rosa, we carry Kent Winston, Fallon, and Zoni. The fun thing about Kent Winston in particular is that they are the biggest name in bridal right now. You can pretty much open up any magazine and you'll see an ad by Kent Winston. They have in the next issue in November for, I do believe it's a bridal guide that you find everywhere. There's actually a huge article about them because they are basically going to be the it designers for the coming bridal season.
And do you just have bridal gowns, or do you have other, you know, wedding type dresses
We
too?
pretty much carry anything you can imagine for women. We start with the wedding dresses, our biggest focus, and then we kind of go from there into the bridesmaids, the mother's dresses, you know, the flower girl. We do all those custom designs. Anybody that goes to a wedding, we can do a dress for them. We carry prom and homecoming. Along prom and homecoming, we let girls come in and design their own prom dresses with us.
Very cool.
We actually, you know, say I want this fabric, I want this beading, I want this kind of wrapping, and we'll make it for them.
I wish that was around when I was in high school. That's so fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's probably our most popular. We don't sell a lot of prom and homecoming in store because girls would rather, for the same price as buying a dress, they'd rather have their own design.
Right, for sure. That's awesome.
So basically in this area, we kind of hold our prom or homecoming dresses that girls can try and get an idea of what they're liking. This is also where we're going to sit down and do a lot of sketch work for girls that want to design their own dresses. We're a little bit different than most stores. We actually carry up to a size, I think like 26 in store in prom and homecoming. That way any girl, no matter her size, she can have a pretty dress for her prom and homecoming. Around in here is where we keep most of our wedding dresses. You can see the Ella Rosa gowns, Kent Winston, Femme is in back. What's interesting about these gowns in here is that we carry from a size 8 to a 28. Because I do know a lot of girls go to bridal salons that can't fit in dresses. So we decided that we wanted to make sure everybody can try on the perfect dress. So Femme exclusively only goes up to Starts at 14 and goes up to a 28, which is very nice. Through we carry our Anzoni dress, a little bit more of a higher end for the girl that wants that really extravagant dress with the Alençon lace that's, you know, European and the French lace and all the beadwork and stuff like that. And then all of our mother's dresses and our bridesmaids dresses and our formal dresses are kind of in here. It's kind of our area where people can kind of hang out and the girl can come out on a pedestal and have her moment with everybody. Lots of fun things to try on. We keep tiaras around here and veils and belts and all that kind of the fun add-on stuff. And that's basically our store.
I know that October is like the #1 wedding month, like it's surpassed June. And like, so is there something that like you've been finding like a lot of the October brides like really being after?
They are, I'm seeing a huge push towards a convertible dress.
Okay.
Because the biggest fashion right now is that trumpet where you have the seam here and it kind of goes poofy, and it's so a lot of girls are coming and asking us, can you cut the bottom of our dress off and then put some snaps in, so that at the altar they can rip it off and then run down the aisle.
Oh, that's cool.
So most places around here, they don't do extreme alterations because they're like, you're gonna yell at us, you're gonna hate it, but here we're like, we'll do whatever you want.
Very nice.
We'll chop your dress up if you want us to.
That's fun. And like, are there other like wedding trends or things that you've been noticing a lot too?
Vintage, you're going for that vintage kind of lace now. You get more straps coming in, but people are liking that kind of older look, and a lot of girls are wanting those photographs that aren't quite in color, they're a little bit more dated, so that kind of look that has that to it is very timeless, and that's a huge pull right now. You see, anytime you open a magazine, it's the lace gowns with the sleeves going on.
Is there any like advice that you would give to like someone going wedding dress shopping?
Get your dress a year ahead.
Yeah, a year ahead, okay.
You want to have your order done 1 year before your wedding because it takes about 6 to 8 months for that dress to come in.
Okay.
And then you need about 4 months for alterations because despite you may only have a hem to do, you have to get in line behind all those little brides. So it could be 4 months late once you kind of come in. I see a lot of girls coming in like a month before the wedding and leave you the dress, and most places they don't carry anything. You can buy off the rack, and then if you do that, you end up with a couple $100 of rush charges, and you end up with an extra alteration charge for rushing it. So you can save like $500 by buying your dress a year ahead.
Right.
And if you're worried about sizing, like you're losing a lot of weight, get a corset back. Because they can just keep pulling it in.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the side alterations.
So Marissa was nice enough to let me try on some dresses. So what am I wearing right now?
This is a Kenneth Winston dress. This comes in many different shapes. You get it strapless, you can get a scoop neck, you can get it with or without a belt. This is actually the classic vintage honey color, so it's a little bit darker than ivory.
All right, very nice. I really like it. Look at it, it's really nice. And yeah, I don't know, I've always kind of felt that like a mermaid wouldn't, well, it's not really a mermaid, but just like the fitted through here wouldn't look all that great, but I really like it. So.
And it's a good price because this is a French Alençon lace and the point is free. So it is, you know, your most expensive lace. For the price, you're only paying $11.67 for this dress.
That's really nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so what am I in now?
Here is another version of a Kenneth Winston gown. This shows off that they are known for their beadwork because they can do an elaborate beaded bodice, but still under $1,500.
Very nice, very nice. And what was the price, or well, you said under $1,500,
Yeah.
so, okay. That's that. Yeah, and this is the corset back. Right?
This is the corset back, which is really nice because no matter if you gain or lose weight, you're still going to fit your dress.
Very, very nice. Yep, this is definitely a princess, princess sparkly dress. I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, so clearly I'm not in a wedding dress anymore. What am I wearing now?
You're wearing a dress by the company called Jordan. This is your traditional bridesmaid dress, very simple, very elegant. It can come in the full floor length, it can come in a T-length, and it can come in a shorter length.
All right, and is this the only color, like combo?
It comes in about 50 different colors, and you get to pick out the back color, which is the pink, the skirt color, and the lace color.
Okay, so I could get 3 different things if I wanted to.
3 different ones, yeah.
Very, very cool. So perfectly customizable for whatever I want.
Yep, and it's a reasonable price. It's $168 for the dress, and you can actually order it in your exact size.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. I know that you have a special event going on at your salon very soon. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
We have a Trump show coming up, which is where we bring in extra wedding dresses, about 50 of them, and extra bridesmaids dresses so that girls can see the entire collection Because most salons only carry maybe about 8 to 16 of that, 20 or 30 piece collection, because that's all they can fit. So we bring in all those extra dresses. For the event, we're actually organizing 2 big runway shows to go through our store, because we have a very long store.
Right.
So girls can actually sit here, sim champagne, and have a couture runway show going on, and can just enjoy themselves. And then after the runway show, they can try on whatever dresses they like. And then that weekend, they get a chance to save 10% off, which means $1,000 wedding dress automatically you get $100 off, and that's your veil and your belts and your jewelry. So
so it's 10% off of the whole purchase.
Everything in store.
Very cool. And if I wanted to go to that, do I need to sign up to go, or do I?
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, we only have a select number of spots for girls to try on dresses. So if you come and that spot's filled up, you kind of don't get to try dresses on.
Right.
But for the runway show, anybody can kind of come and take a look. But if you want to be able to order dresses that day and try them on, you do have to make a reservation.
Okay. And how would I just call the salon?
Just give us a call.
Okay.
You can email us. I have a lot of people Facebooking the store. Putting down, I want 10 o'clock at this time.
Right.
I want to be there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I want to give Marissa a big shout out and a big thank you once again for letting me come and spend some time with her today. It was really, really fun. And I'm going to put links and all of the information down below in the description about Alexis K Designs and their Facebook page and everything, and also information about the trunk show, which is coming up this Friday and Saturday. I mean, saving 10% on your entire purchase is a huge deal, and you guys should get in on it. It's really amazing. And I'm going to be at the runway show on Saturday, so even if you're, not purchasing anything, just come check out the runway show. Runway shows are always fun. So I hope to see you there, and I will see you guys all soon. Bye.
Quand doucement tu te penches en murmurant c'est dimanche, si nous allions en banlieue faire un tour sous le ciel bleu des beaux jours. 1000 projets nous attirent, mais dans un même sourire, nous refaisons le trajet simple et doux de nos premiers rendez-vous.